El Salvador's most notorious prison. But as Les Trenton reports, it's a $50,000 Rolex on her wrists that ended up making headlines.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is facing intense backlash today for this photo op at the world's most notorious prison, known as the Hellhole.
If you come to our country illegally, this is one of the consequences you could face.
She recorded the video in El Salvador in front of a cell holding dozens of bare-chested, tattooed prisoners.
Do not come to our country.
Afternoon, YouTube. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Happy Sunday. So today I wanted to bring a video to you regarding Kristi Noem. So Kristi Noem was the governor of South Dakota. She was the governor from 2019 to 2025, and apparently Trump has appointed her to be the Secretary of Homeland Security. And this is the same woman that wrote a book about killing her dog. Her dog name was Cricket, I believe, and the dog wouldn't hunt. The dog wouldn't do what she needed the dog to do, so she boasted about, in her book, she boasted about basically taking the dog out and shooting the dog, which I thought, I have two dogs that I love very, very much. I thought it was so cruel and disturbing to brag about that. But here's the larger issue. I think with this woman, cruelty is the point. I think with the Trump administration, cruelty is the point. But I was always taught that being strong sometimes is about being strategic, about you can be forceful and still decent and still have humanity. And I think that is lost on the Trump administration and people in his administration, apparently. Because I seen a video of Kristi Noem, and she was basically standing in front of the prisoners, basically the prisoners that were shipped to El Salvador. I think the most disturbing thing is, in her mind, she believes that that's strength. When I seen the video, I just thought that it looked like just cruel and unusual. You can deter people from coming to this country illegally without being harmful and hateful and cruel, and that's what it looked like to me. I was surprised to be extreme. Well, I wasn't necessarily surprised, but the fact that it was such a huge scandal when she boasted about and bragged about killing her dog, I knew, because she was like the runner-up to becoming, or not necessarily the runner-up, but apparently she was on a short list to be one of Trump's VP. Trump never confirmed it. I think he said in an interview that he did like her. He thought that she was a good politician or something to that understanding. Basically, he did like her, but he never confirmed that she was on the short list. But a lot of people were speculating that she was on the short list, and that she would, if he were to pick a female vice president, that she had a really good chance of being his vice president. Apparently he went, in a different direction, but she was pretty high, like in high regards to people in the Republican Party. Then she came out and basically boasted and bragged about killing her dog, and then she kind of went away. And so now she's in the Trump administration. Apparently he, like I said previously, he appointed her to be the Secretary of Homeland Security. And so I understand why she's making these visits, because they basically shipped those prisoners down to El Salvador. And I understand why she would make the visit. I just didn't understand the cruelty of it. I didn't understand her taking, basically standing in front of the prisoners, saying, if you come to our country, this is what's going to happen. It felt very mean-spirited. It felt very wrong. Now, listen, I am a person who believes we absolutely need borders. I am not an open border person. I rarely ever hear people talk about open borders. I know that the Republicans like to push that narrative, that left-leaning people or people that are more like Democrat-leaning, that we want open borders, but that is not the truth at all. I am a taxpaying citizen. I do not want open borders. I do not want crime to increase, and not to say that immigrants are going to increase crime in this country, because that is not the case. If you actually look at the statistics, Americans commit more crimes than immigrants commit. So this ideology that immigrants are criminals and they're coming to harm your daughter, it's all fear mongering. It's all done to be antagonistic, to be demoralizing, to be denigrating, to be disrespectful, and to scare people to the polls. The only thing that they're doing is basically pushing this narrative that certain immigrants are criminals. Because if this was all about immigration and cracking down on illegal immigration, not most of our illegal immigrants, I hate saying the word illegal because I believe crimes are illegal, humans can't be illegal, but most of those immigrants come from other countries. They don't necessarily come through the southern border. So that to me, it's all about race. It's all about race and demonizing, and this particular immigrant is dangerous and all of these things, because most people come and they overstay their visas. They come by planes. They're not coming through the southern border. So this desire to demonize a certain looking person is so disgusting to me. And when I seen Kristi Noem standing in front of those prisoners, that's what it looked like. It wasn't about, in my opinion, it wasn't about having people not to come. I'm exhausted. Having people not to come to this country. It was to villainize and demonize a certain looking immigrant. And like I said with this woman, even because of what she did to her freaking dog, cruelty is the point. Being mean, being antagonistic, being disrespectful and demoralizing to certain people is the point, which is what's the most disturbing thing about all of this. So I wanted to show you guys the clip. I'm going to put the clip, and you guys should have already seen it. The clip is going to be at the beginning of the video, but I just kind of wanted to do a short video regarding Kristi Noem. I think that she's a pretty cruel person. She seems to believe that being aggressive or being antagonistic or being combative is the same as being strong, and it's not at all. And so I just wanted to make that really quick video. I have another idea for a video. You guys may get that video today or tomorrow. I'm tired. I've been up all day. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that clip to you guys, just basically give you guys my perspective regarding the clip that I seen of Kristi Noem and just kind of her background with being cruel. Seemed like she's a very combative person and finds value in being combative, which I think is pretty unproductive and it's unnecessary. However, I just wanted to give you guys my perspective regarding the video, and I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. I will talk to you guys either later today or tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Bye.